Alright guys, so today we're doing a really easy steak dish with that grass-fed rib fillet that I got from our cow. We're going to do a spiced rib fillet with a pumpkin steak, some broccolini and a fried egg. It's going to be super easy and super delicious. Ready? Let's get into it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button down below. I post at least one keto or paleo recipe every week. I show you how to cook healthy food, quick and easy. Remember, let's make Australia healthy again. Alright guys, so the ingredients I've got today, I've got half a bunch of broccolini, I've got one egg, I've got half a butternut pumpkin here, I've got one of the grass-fed rib fillets that I got from our cow, I've got some pink salt, some cracked pepper, I've also got some garlic powder, some ground cumin, some onion powder, and some paprika, and I've got some coconut oil and some extra virgin olive oil. Alright, so to start off, I've got my oven preheating over there to 180 degrees. I want to get this pumpkin steak in, so by the time our steak and eggs are cooked and our broccolini, it'll all be ready to plate up together. So we're just going to take this end bit with the seeds out, so we don't need that. I'm going to use that for another recipe. And then all we want to do is take the other end off, so it's nice and flat like that. And we just want to cut it into two steaks. Just like that. Then we just want to get a non-stick baking dish, put the steaks in like that, drizzle some extra virgin olive oil over, some pink salt and some cracked pepper. Now we're going to put these in the oven, 180 degrees, preheated already. We're going to cook them for about 15 to 20 minutes until we stick a fork in and they're nice and soft. Alright, so while that pumpkin's in the oven cooking, we're going to do a quick rub for our rib fillet here. So we're going to put some more cracked pepper and sea salt. Both sides. Then we're going to put some garlic powder. We're just going to sprinkle all the garlic powder. And then we'll sprinkle some ground cumin on, some onion powder, and some ground paprika. Now we're going to repeat this for both sides, and I'm going to get over and I'm going to start cooking it. Alright, so both sides are rubbed now. We've put that rub on both sides, so we'll get over to our pan and we'll start cooking. Alright, so I preheated my pan to medium high because when we chuck this steak in, we want it to get a nice crust on the outside. Alright, so I want to put 1 spoonful of coconut oil in there. Then we're going to swish him around, get it all coated with that oil, and then we'll chuck our steak in. Alright, so we're just going to keep flipping this until it's nice and coated on both sides, nice and cooked through to our liking. While that's cooking, halfway through with our pumpkin, we just want to give it a turn so it gets nice colour on both sides. So this steak isn't thick, so it's probably going to take about 5 minutes all up. Just keep flipping it. 5 minutes, we'll take it off and we'll rest it, and we'll get on to cooking our broccolini. Right, so as you can see, it's got a nice sear on the outside, so we're just going to take this off and we're going to rest it now. We're going to wipe our pan out. Right, so I'll turn my pan back down to medium heat now. We're going to put another spoonful of coconut oil in there. Now I've cut the ends off the broccolini. We're just going to throw that in there to start cooking. Alright, so we want to season it with a little bit of sea salt, some cracked pepper, Alright, so it's not going to cook all the way like this in the pan, just like this, without any liquid in. So we're just going to throw in a little bit, like 1/4 cup of water, just to boil it a little bit. Just going to let that blanch. We're going to turn it every now and again, just for about 1.5 minutes. It won't take long. We don't want it overcooked. Alright, so I've turned this broccolini about 3 times now. It's just about cooked through. It's been cooking for about 1.5 minutes now, so we're just going to drain this onto some paper towel. We're going to wipe our pan out one last time. We'll fry our egg and then we're just about ready to plate up. Alright, so I've wiped my pan out one last time. I've turned it down to medium-low because you don't want the pan too high when you cook an egg, like I've explained before. So just going to put a little bit more oil in just so the egg doesn't stick. We'll crack our egg in the middle. Alright, so just going to put a lid on. I'm just going to let that egg steam in there a little bit. I like mine runny, but if you like it hard, you don't even have to worry about the lid. Just flip it over, cook it all the way through. But I like mine runny, so we're just going to put the lid on. Alright, so the egg's perfectly cooked the way I like it now. Right on top of our steak like that. Alright, so I've stuck my fork in. 15 minutes and that pumpkin was nice and cooked through, that pumpkin steak. So just going to put that on the plate. Going to put our broccolini around. And then last thing, we want to get that perfectly roasted rib fillet and that fried egg and put it just to the side of that pumpkin. Just like that. Now you can finish yours with any sauce you want. A chimichurri or a salsa verde is really good for this. But today I'm just using a nice organic sriracha. So that runny egg's going to give it a nice little bit of a sauciness to it. So we're just going to drizzle a little bit over this. Not over the top, just a little bit. Alright guys, that's my easy spiced rib fillet with the grass-fed rib fillet that I got from our cow. I'll let you know on my Facebook Live video how tasty and tender it is. Remember, don't cook the same stuff all the time. Switch it up. Come cook with me. Come cook fun. Let's make Australia healthy again together. Remember, if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe down the bottom. I really appreciate you watching and I'll see you next time. Thank you.